Hello again, it is the least influential influencer on all of whiskey YouTube. I haven't made a video in a while. I've been quite busy with just different things, but felt like making one. So here we are. So today, or this morning, because it is in the morning and I just have some time before I go to work. Yeah. I want to talk about Chattanooga 111 Cask. Chattanooga is something that for me, kind of special. It was the first time when I went to Nashville. I wanted to get a Tennessee whiskey that just wasn't Jack Daniels. As you can see, this is actually the older label. Now they've got a yellow one on it. But you know, I first was like really kind of skeptical on it. I saw that it had good reviews, but I was skeptical because I looked at the back of it and it only says it's aged 2 years. So I really didn't know what to expect when going into that. I could tell it was a little bit hot. Now, I know now it's because of the youthiness there, but it doesn't taste grainy. It doesn't actually taste young overall or vegetal or anything. It's actually quite good. While it is a bit hot, it's just super sweet. Like the simple syrup almost sweet is when I remember first having it. And now that it's opened up and as I tasted it more over the years, it's really got kind of sort of a light plum, kind of dark, fruity notes. Sometimes I get like chocolateness to it. But really another note that kind of comes out too is like this really intense strawberry, which is really cool. It's kind of a weird one. It doesn't seem very consistent to my palate. I pick up different notes often when tasting it, and this was, like I said, kind of early on in my whiskey journey, so that was really impressive to me, and because of that, it's still got a little soft spot. Now, I picked up in Nashville, so it was a bit more expensive there. It was a $50 bottle. I think now it's closer to like 40 or 45, and I really like it. Now, this does have a malted mash bill, so quite a few bourbon drinkers probably won't really like that. I bought it and I didn't even know really that I was a malt guy, even though I think I was starting to get into scotch. It's nothing too wild. This isn't, I mean, for the price and for what you're getting, I think it's worth it. It got a little bit of sentimental value to me. I'm alright with that. But I think it's good. I think it's totally worth it. So after having this for the past few years, this is actually my second bottle of Chattanooga 111. I gotta say, I've really been interested in what else the distillery is producing. I really want to try their Islay cask finish. I think that'll be fantastic. But pretty sure it's a distillery exclusive. Maybe they're starting to get a bit more distribution on that. I have passed on a few of the other finishes just because I'm not sure if I really like them. But I have also tried a few other Chattanooga things. They have a malted rye that was quite good. I actually have a bottled and bond version of just one of their bottled and bond series, I suppose, and it is fantastic. Very much distillery I would suggest looking for if you are a malt guy, or even if you're a malt guy or girl, and even if you want to just try something different. Yeah, this isn't a super big investment or anything like that. Although at the time, $50 was quite expensive for me, and I accidentally bought this, the more expensive cask strength instead of the small batch regular. So there you go. I'll get that'll be my little gushing over my little gushing on a product that I really like, and I would recommend this. This is something that I've kept on my shelf ever since, and I like going back to it. And I actually would say too, if you are a Buffalo Trace fan, this might be something to look out for because it has some of those really sweet red fruit notes. However, the malt kind of throws people off. So if you like that, try it. If you don't like the sound of that, still try it, but don't tell them I sent you there. And now, I would like to suggest an artist. This is actually not going to be one that I'm currently listening to or recently found. This is one that basically I'm always listening to, or have been since probably 2018. It's Hot Mulligan. If you're in the scene and you don't know who these guys are, you're doing a massive disservice to you. But they're probably now one of the largest bands in the scene. Come on, I mean, you guys, if you're not listening to Hot Mulligan, you consider yourself someone to post-hardcore, emo, screamo. Yeah, you're missing out. But they're also one of the largest bands, so I'm assuming if you know any of the bands I'm talking about, you probably know these guys. I found them while I was in college, kind of getting more into like the Midwest emo. From there, I just followed them a bit more and more, and you know they're great and they're getting harder sounding. So they're just getting bigger and they totally deserve it. Definitely one of the better, for sure, newer bands just out there. And then I guess to finish up, I'm gonna say don't like and don't subscribe, and I am going to finish my morning coffee. Cheers!